Now, I feel like The Sims 4 has the best mod community there is, but that's just my opinion. What's up, boo? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the dark side, because today I have some new mods to show you in this video on this channel. I'm super excited, which I always say with all my other videos, but that because I love mods just as much as you love mods, because we're both here at the same time. Actually, let me know in the comments below, what time are you watching this video? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in, but before I do that, make sure that you go ahead and you check out the links in the description box, which are always there for my mod list, and also check out my second channel that has variety content on it. I really appreciate the sub and the views because I do love variety games. But let's go ahead and just dive right in. Because the first mod I want to go and show you is from Wicked Pixel, who is not a stranger to this channel. It is their conversation starter pack. I do love a good social interactions mod. I've said that before. I will always say that because I feel like the game needs more social interactions and more interactions that give consequences or rewards. But for this mod, you're gonna have to give yourself the cast trait, which is the easy to talk to in the lifestyle category. And once you do that, your conversation starters pie menu will now appear. You get about 8 new options for conversations, like anything exciting going on this week. You seem like a really nice person. What do you do in your free time? If somebody asks me what I do in my free time, I would tell them I read smut, I watch K-dramas, I make content, hyper fixate on one song until I'm sick of it, then I move on to the next song. Yeah, that sounds about right. You also get I've been meaning to introduce myself. I try to mind my own business, which I love. I try to mind my own business. I think we started out on the wrong foot. I notice you around here a lot. And what are your plans for the weekend? Some of these did pop up a response for me, which I thought was cool. This mod is free to download, and make sure you go and you check it out. But let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like we've all thought about doing this activity once in our lives. And I ain't talking about pole dancing. Thing is the Mercury phone, or we can pole dance. So it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. All you need to do is grab a sim who wants to pole dance, and then you grab the pole from the build by menu. It is the MF Chrome Classic Dance pole. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I didn't know poles spun. I didn't know that. I did not know that. It was brought to my attention like a year or two ago, but I didn't know poles spun around. I didn't know that. I thought they were stationary. So, you know, the more you know. And now that I see anything with a pole in it, I watch for the spin. I'm like, yes. I know. Okay. Anyway, once your sim gets the pole, they can build core strength, and that's like the only thing they can do until they level up, which is the fitness gain. You also get the dance skill as well. With every increase in dance or striptease level unlocks a dance to a total of 5. So after that, each routine has a core focus on specific pole dance skills like build core strength, body weight, floor routine, spins, and feather. I don't know what feather is, and I'm going to assume spins is like the general. You know what? Let me stop. If you have Wicked Whims, this does connect to it because there is a striptease skill, and you also have to do pole maintenance, which I was like, I didn't know I had to do. Apparently the pole gets dirty just like in real life, so make sure you clean that sucker. If you have different wall heights, you can also adjust the, I think it's meter, I want to say the M is meters, child, to the pole. Also, other people can watch you. When I did one of the performances with music, I was starting getting some simoleons. I felt like they were a little bit cheap, but it'd be like that sometimes. There's also a standard routine, and again, a routine you can do with music, which it popped on. I was like, oh, okay. And you get asked Sims to watch you pole dance, all right? Of course, I didn't think she needed to be in the proper attire, but once she got started, I was like, yeah, I should have put her in the proper attire. Anyway, you get the gist of the mod. So make sure you go and check this out, but let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. All right, the next mod is a pretty straightforward mod. It is from Turbo Driver, and it is their Who is Knocking mod. When I say straightforward, I mean straightforward. All it's gonna do is just tell you who is at your zone at any time of the night knocking on it. Because sometimes you miss people when you don't want to. And in my case, I mean, I just look at them sometimes. Like, I see you because I'm constantly moving my camera around. I see you. I'm just not gonna open the door. But for those of you who aren't paying attention, and you have visitors, more visitors than I do because my Sims are loners and they barely make friends, then you have people coming to your door and you don't want to miss them. So you just pop this in your mods folder, read the instructions because you have to put them directly in there, and the game will just tell you who is knocking, all right? Let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. So this next mod may not be for everybody, but if you're doing a specific gameplay with someone who you know, has like a nice quirk or a nice little hobby that is different than robbing houses, torturing Sims, making money, then this is the mod for you. It is the Bird Life mod from Lot 51. It is the ambience for ornithophile. I probably butchered that and probably said something completely different. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're not going to discuss it. Anyway, break out your binoculars. It's time to bird watch. Bird Life will automatically summon birds to your lot. They'll perch, fly, and sing. You can spot avians of many types depending on your region, season, and time of day. Some birds may land or take off from a surface if any slots are available outdoors. If you have cats and dogs, the interact-able pigeons and seagulls will also appear. Now, all you have to do is just pop into your mods folder and then click on the sim you want to bird watch, and then you'll pull up binoculars and they'll be outside. I thought it was really cute. Of course, to me, this is like the equivalent of watching paint dry, watching birds. But sometimes I do catch myself watching the crows in my backyard, just wondering what they're doing as they pick up the ground. And you know what? Am I a bird watcher? Probably. Because it's like, there's bluebirds and cardinals in my backyard too, and I'd be watching them. Like, I could be doing anything, and then I see them, then I just stop, and then I just watch what they're doing. I am a bird watcher. Oh my God. There are some cheats that you can do to spawn birds on your lot. I spawned some of the pigeons. And are those pigeons or seagulls? I don't really know. Anyway, it really didn't matter, and they showed up after a while. So yeah, make sure you go and check out this mod from Lot 51. But let's move on to the next mod. Another mod from Mercury Foam. It is their self pedicure mod. I don't know about you, but my little toes just do need a new pedicure. It's been a while. They're kind of crusty, rusty, and they dry. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they don't really do a good pedicure at the salon. Let me know in comments below if you feel the same way, because I'm just saying. Anyway, your Sims can now do pedicures at home. Of course, you do need Spa Day for this mod to work, and you also need their self-manicure mod in order for it to connect, which is another mod that you can get, self-manicure, and now self-pedicure, okay? The mods adds a seated self-pedicure interaction to the base game nail polish clutter. Similar to manicures, it costs 35 simoleons, comes with the wellness skill, and allow multiple Sims to use at the same time. For some reason, my Sim just decided to do her toes at the dining room table. And I was like, okay. And there was food in front of her. I was like, okay, sis, you do what you need to do. And then when she was done, she grabbed her some food. If that's not me, I don't know what is. Sims can multitask in 3 ways while doing self-pedicure. This is also for storytelling. You can watch TV, positive chat, and listen to music via the stereo earbud. This mod is so cute and so adorable, and I think it has a lot of realism to your Sims, you know, because they're not just idly sitting there talking. They're like multitasking and doing something like we are in real life. So yeah, make sure you go check out this mod from Mercury Foam. But let's move on to the next mod. So this next mod is another self-explanatory mod. It's pretty simple. It is the Meetup app from Midnight Tech. So all you need to do is pop this into your mods folder, and then your Sims can do a meet up. Do you get sick of going to some old cafe, library, or bar to meet new Sims? Yes, I do, especially when those are like literally the lots that come with the world. Yes. Only to find a sea of familiar faces. Then download the Meetup app today. Grab your phone and hit Travel Meetup to go straight to face-to-face social with up to 7 Sims of your choice. First, I thought you was meet up with your friends, which I think you can do, but this is just for strangers. If you don't want to wait to get out and meet strangers, problem that you're not gonna woohoo with, which I think is implied. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna say it's for friendship, but you want to, you know, it can lead to something more. I'm gonna say that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. You can do up to 7 Sims, which if you're doing more than, no, never mind. And you can meet up, and I went to karaoke, and the minute they started singing together, they stopped because they both thought, yeah, we're off tune. And then my Sim just started singing karaoke by herself, and then she was booing her, and I was like, this is the start of a beautiful friendship. So yeah, anyway, so this mod is from Midnight Tech, so make sure you go and you check it out. But let's move on to the next mod. I'm going to be 100% with you. When I saw this mod in action, I was like, I wish someone would kiss me like this right now. It is the More Kisses mod from Maple Bell. Now, this pack adds 2 new kissing animations. This time I've also included a sad hug animation. This pack brings 3 new animations. More Kisses is now in a different pie menu category. Once you click romance, you'll find it under physical intimacy. And then you'll have searing kiss, frenzy kiss, you'll have soothing snuggle, you'll have forehead kiss, amorous kiss, grabbing kiss. You'll have so many new kisses that you can do, and these animations are top tier. Hello, he just picked her up and spun her around, like crying, screaming, vomiting. I'm just losing my mind right now. I really am. Okay, all right, like look at this. Y'all, look at this. This is what we need. I need these to be official animations in the game pronto. That's just me though. Like this video if you also agree, okay? But yeah, this mod is from Mabel. Go check it out. But let's move on to the next mod. I don't know about you, but I do love me some functional items. And the first mod I want to show you is the functional sandwich tray mod, which gives you functional sandwiches in the game. They're like tea sandwiches, so you get like the little 3-tier stack I don't know what it's called. You put it on your table, you serve your tea sandwiches. The sandwiches look, the foods look pretty good. And then you just grab a sandwich. It costs 50 simoleons and the entire tray is filled. Your Sims can pick from 6 different types of sandwiches, which is free. They can collect 10 times before seeing the option to clean up. And then, yeah, 5 of the recipes require level 2 cooking skill, and the 6th recipe requires level 1 gourmet skill. And my sim enjoyed it. I think I got the salmon bagel bites, which I love me a good salmon bagel bite. Yeah, go check this out from Pied Piper. And let's move on to the next mod. The next mod I want to show you is the functional desserts tray from Pied Piper _56. And like the previous mod I showed from them, it gives you a functional desserts tray. You just click on it, prepare dessert, 50 simoleons, and it gives you a variety of options like chocolate strawberry cake, macarons, tiramisu, lemon cake, cake fantasia, and chocolate fudge cake. I'm gonna let you know a little secret. 2 of these are like my absolute favorite. Make sure you go and you check out this mod, but let's move on to the next mod. Let's move on to the next mod, which is also from Pied Piper 56. It is their functional Valentine's set, and I thought this would be so cute because for those of you who do Love Day or do any type of event, you want to have some things that are specifically for that event to give to other Sims, and you can do that with this mod. So all you need to do, put it in your mods folder. You'll be given some options to buy Valentine's Day gifts, like a wine, well actually two versions of wine, like a Bordeaux wine, a Chardonnay, a chocolate box, some cookies, and a rose, which I thought was so cute, and some other items once you buy them, which is not that expensive. My son bought like 3 of them and was, you know, it wasn't that bad. I was able to grab them and give them to somebody. Now, for the life of me, I could not find the gift interaction. I thought I was about to have a fit because I could not find it, but then I found it and then I gave it to her husband and I think he liked it. I don't really know. It wasn't Love Day. It was just a here gift. I like those types of gifts. It was not that special. I just wanted to give it to you. That's what we went with. Okay. We weren't doing this simply because it was a video. We doing it because we love you. That's the excuse we're telling ourselves. Anyway, yeah, go and check out this mod, but let's move on to the last functional mod, which is by Maru, and it is their functional tabletop mirror for makeup. So you have the Everyday Clutter Kit table mirror. We have the ability to apply makeup using vintage glamour, and you can set this anywhere. But make sure that you put it on a table with a chair while using it, because your Sims need to be able to sit. There's also a function to remove makeup. You can remove all makeup and go without it if you really want to. And the mod is pretty straightforward. And you can also put it in your inventory, I believe. Yeah. And you can carry it around places. All right, so the first mod in the section I want to talk to you about is from Kiara Send for Mods. It is their nail technician active career. You know I love me an active career. And then shout out to Stody's Nails for letting me know about this mod when it became public, because I had no idea that this mod existed. So thank you so much. Now this is pretty straightforward. It gives you the ability to actively go to the spa and become a nail tech where you can give massages, do nails, do pedicures, all that good stuff, okay? You're going to need to get to work and you're going to need spa day. You're also going to need a few other mods, which you should have in your game already if you follow my channel religiously and you know all the mods that I show you, which if you're not following my channel, you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. If you made it to this part, then you give your spa, your lot, whatever, the salon trait, the salon lot trait, and then you give yourselves the nail technician job. And at that point, you can see that is an active career and you're able to follow your Sims to work, where you're able to give Sims a nice little pedicure, massage. You'll have some objective goals that you'll need to do. You'll also get paid at the end of the work week, I believe. And then you also get tips if you really want to. You do need to wellness skill to be able to start. I think it's level 2 you have to start off with. So just a quick FYI, because I got there and I tried to go to a chair and it was like you needed a wellness skill. But yeah, this mod was so cute and adorable. But let me know in the comments below what you think, and let's move on to the last mod. All right, the last mod I'm going to show you and talk to you about is from Midnight Tech. We have another one of their mods in here. It is the Saturday Jobs Packs Adults and Teens. This mod gives you a nice way to have a Saturday job. There's 10 branches, each with 3 different levels for teens and adults, and includes a custom computer interaction. And so all you need to do is go to the jobs panel, give the Saturday Jobs Pack job, and then you're able to fill out the questionnaire on the computer. It'll take your Sims a minute, but once they do that, they'll be able to get a nice Saturday job between busser, car wash attendant, farmer's market helper, field marketer, lawn caretaker, lifeguard, model, stable hand, veterinary assistant, and warehouse operative. And once they do that, all these jobs are for Saturday. They have various hourly rates, so make sure you keep that in mind if you really want a cushy job, and then you just choose it, and then your Sims have that Saturday job, which is maybe their part-time or like their side gig. I don't know what you would use this for, but I thought it was cute, and I like the fact that it's not just a one and done thing. Like, you just choose it and then you have it. I like doing something in between, give it a little bit of realism. Yeah, but anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, boo.